Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to show you the top 6 bourbons under $30 according to us. I'm Brian.
I'm Matt.
We're the Whiskey Wimps. Ladies and gentlemen, within $30, this list is in no particular order. I picked 3, Matt picked 3. We did an episode before of 25 top bourbons, or $25 bourbons, and that one was pretty good. And there was some that I had to leave out because they were just a little bit over $25, so I figured we'd do one under $30. Does that sound good to you, Matt?
That sounds perfect to me, Brian.
Right.
Let's go for it.
Let's
Why don't you kick it off?
Why don't you kick it off?
I'm going to kick it off. First up on the list, larceny, because it has a key on it. That's why. This holds the key to my whiskey heart.
Any particular facts you'd like to spout off about?
Sure, I can read some stuff on the back here for you.
Larceny's Heaven Hill. It's a wheated bourbon.
Yes.
And that particular thing is 94 proof. Now, the one thing about larceny, the reason that I'm okay with like the barrel picks, I do like a lot of the barrel proof from larceny. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not the hugest, most big fan of the small batch. What I picked instead of the larceny is I went with Maker's Mark. Now this is the cask strength bottle, but I'm talking about the regular bottle. I've drank all my Maker's Mark, so it's gone. Oh. But it's a wheated bourbon. The one thing that the larceny small batch has is quite a strong nut note. Yeah. that I enjoy a lot in some of the bourbons, but in wheated bourbon I want it a little bit more fruity. Gotcha. and a little sweeter than that. So I'm going with Maker's Mark here as far as that goes. But they're both under $30 and they're both a great buy, I think. And also I like the fact that Maker's Mark really stuck to their guns when the rest of the world was moving to things like light whiskey and vodkas and all this type of...
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the wax on the top.
Lighter drink. Well, I like the wax too. Yeah. But the fact that they stuck to their guns, like, no, we're just going to keep making bourbon. And we're going to keep making it real bourbon, not light whiskey. And they just stuck with it.
None of that beer stuff either. Yeah. Okay, you want number 2? Elijah Craig. Good old Elijah.
Now you're talking about the small batch.
I'm talking about the small batch.
We just have a representative bottle here. This is a single barrel
Don't
pick.
Look at that bottom label right there, but it's just about Elijah Craig.
Anything you'd like to tell us about Elijah Craig?
He's a great guy.
How do you know? You made him? I mean, I agree. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy. I mean, he makes great whiskey. Nice little bottle there. You know, some of their other products are amazing. They're toasted barrels. Fantastic.
It's all right.
You get into the Elijah Craig stuff? Full forward. Elijah Craig 18-year?
Ouch.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You haven't had it yet.
Yeah, decent. You haven't had it yet?
18?
Yeah, you have.
No.
Oh, we did a head-to-head one time of I.W. Harper and Elijah Craig 18.
Totally forgot.
So I'm sensing a theme here, Matt. So far you got 2 Heaven Hill products. They're both good.
I like Heaven Hill.
I like Heaven.
I hope to get there one day.
Oh, you will. Buffalo Trace. Under $30 and really good. Now, the one thing I'll mention about Buffalo Trace is that it can be difficult to find depending where you're at in the country. We happen to see it everywhere all the time and by the box load. So we don't have any issue getting it. This particular bottle here is actually a single barrel. And I really like it because it's not high proof, it's only 90 proof. And the reason I like that is because it goes really well with cigars, actually. There's some notes that I get out of Buffalo Trace that are a little stronger that actually stand up to a cigar. And so I enjoy having this with especially like a Arturo Fuente. So I can enjoy it with a whole cigar. And since it's lower proof, I can have like several glasses and not start getting messed up as if I'm having like 128 proof, which also goes well with the cigar. You know, one glass is gonna take me a lot further than one glass of this. And I could have like 5 glasses of that and just be, you know, good to drive.
Oh, it's awesome stuff. I wouldn't recommend that, by the way.
That was a bad joke. Bad joke. Don't do what I do.
Don't do what he does.
Except for pick out really good whiskeys for less than $30.
You should do that part. Old Granddad, 114. You know why?
Why?
Because my granddad said it's good. So I did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm having trouble believing that. I think that you should let our people see it. I know you want to look at it, but I feel like we should let
I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah. But for less than $30, this is right at $30 MSRP, I think.
And it's a pretty high proof range too.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. That was my point.
Sorry.
You went to Jim Beam, so you still got a nut. It's kind of a similar nut actually that I get between larceny and.
You know me and the nut, Brian. I'm a big fan.
I mean, I don't know as much as you maybe think I do. Well, every single way, all the words in that sentence are exactly how I meant them to come out. In the right order, that was the perfect sentence. I said it exactly how I meant to say it.
Perfect.
We're doing pretty good. We got a nice spread. Most of these are very available all over the place. That's kind of what we wanted to stick with. It's something that you can definitely find for less than $30. With the exception of the Buffalo Trace, I will say that that's the one exception there where it's maybe harder to find that Buffalo Trace, and that's okay because you should easily be able to find this if you can't find the Buffalo Trace. This being Old Forester 100 proof, less than $30. Twist cap, wonderful. You don't like the twist cap. Matt doesn't like twist cap, but listen.
Twist caps always scare me.
Listen, it's a higher end proof than the Makers or the Buffalo Trace.
Right.
And it's really good. It's got that little bit of banana that you'd expect from a Brown-Forman product, but it's not an overpowering banana. It's actually quite enjoyable. You actually get some cherry mixed in with the banana too. And you of course get the vanillas and the caramels that you would hope to get from any bourbon that's worth its salt.
Worth its salt?
Is there salt in bourbon?
No, there's no salt in bourbon.
All right. Any bourbon that's worth its
weight in gold?
Mash, Bill? Any bourbon that's worth its grain. Yeah, how about that?
There we go. I like that.
Yeah.
Any bourbon that's worth it. Yeah, that's a T-shirt right there.
I'll tell you what, boy.
You said we weren't drinking today.
I lied. Yep, right there, like I said, bananas, cherries, vanilla, a little bit of caramel, more vanilla than caramel, but definitely banana, cherries, and vanilla. So if you like bananas, if you like a banana split, that was straight banana split with whipped cream, cherry on top, the whole 9 yards, less than $30. You can find it just about anywhere. These folks are our top 6 bourbons under $30, and I feel like we'll update this list at some point. You think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We may go up to $40.
Oh yeah, we should go up to $40. That would make sense. Next month we'll go up to $40. How about that?
We're ballers.
Balling.
Yeah.
Ooh, also,
speaking of balling,
next week, accompanied with next week's episode, we're actually going to do a patron-only tasting thing. If you're at the Bottle and Bond level or the Cask Strength Hero level, you'll be getting your whiskeys and we can all sip on the same stuff together in a wonderful online, COVID-safe, socially distant, drinking together type of situation.
Wow, that was beautifully said.
Was it?
Yeah.
I felt like
you wrote that down sometime.
I felt like I pulled that right out of my butt and also failed miserably.
Oh, you nailed it right on the money.
All right. Well, until next week, folks, I'm Brian.
I'm Matt.
And everything is better with whiskey.
And when it's under $30.